This is a guide on how to access the Cardiologica web app to log in and complete forms, and if you would like to, enter your exercise. Once you click on the link from your exercise therapist, this will be the home page. This is your individual link, and then you're going to enter in your individualized code. Press enter or return on your keyboard. This takes you to the home page. Let's start by clicking on questionnaires. Once you click on questionnaires, it'll take you to a list of forms. We're going to be filling out consent, PHQ-4, and DASI. Let's click on consent together. Scrolling down all the way to the bottom, and you can read through our consent form for the program. If you have any questions, please reach out to your therapist. You can also choose if you would like to be contacted for future research by clicking on yes or no. When you're ready to sign the form, press to sign. You can use your mouse or your cursor to put your signature in. If you're okay with it, you can accept it or clear it. But if you're okay with your signature, press accept, and this will automatically send to your therapist and take you back to the questionnaire list. Let's click on PHQ-4 together. So this questionnaire has 4 questions. You're going to read through the questions and click on the answer that best reflects how you're feeling in the past 2 weeks. Clicking on one of the gray circles changes it blue. Make sure you scroll all the way down to the bottom to provide your answers. Then you're going to click on the check mark within the green circle to save this. This will take you back to the questionnaire list and it will send to your therapist. Click on the DASI link now. Now as you go through this one, has about 15 questions. You're going to go through these and click off yes or no. You can see after you click, they will change colors. Complete them to the best of your ability. And when you scroll all the way to the bottom and you've completed all of them, you're going to then click that check mark once again to save it. Now you've completed all the forms on the web app. If you'd like to go back to the home screen, press on the home icon. Now you can also enter an exercise if you'd like to in this app as well. That will automatically send to your therapist. It will take you to a week-to-week view. Clicking on the plus sign at the bottom will allow you to enter in your exercise. We can click the date we would like to add the exercise, pick the type of exercise. Now there's a lot of things here, but at a minimum we want to know the duration, the time it took you to do that walk that day. If you're tracking your beats per minute or beats in 10 seconds for your heart rate, you can add that in. And then we'd like to know how much effort it was for you. So we have the different lists here. It represents the rating of perceived exertion scale. So pick the one that best reflects how you felt the exercise was. You can also add any comments or notes that just help the therapist know how the exercise was for you. Once you're done, click that check mark to save the entry. You'll notice your screen has changed. Now jumping ahead and showing you how to add any resistance training. If you're ever unsure also of what all these colors mean, clicking on the question mark below just tells you what every entry means or how to add an exercise. So if we wanted to enter in resistance training, click on the plus sign, click on the date you'd like to add. Look for the word resistance. It's usually at the top of the list here on the right hand side. For this one, we just want to know how much effort it was for you to do it at this moment. Clicking on that check mark to save, you'll notice on the day we picked, we have this purple circle that indicates that we added in resistance training for that day. You'll also notice there's this blue half circle. Blue half circle represents that if we click on steps here, we've entered in a step count. Click on the plus sign to add an entry. Click the day, then type in the number of steps you did that day. Click on the check mark to save, and you'll see the page has changed. If you click on cardio again, you'll notice that blue circle is there to indicate that you did enter your steps in for that day. You can click on these arrows by the dates to go back and forth to see how you're doing week to week with your exercise goals. Clicking on the home screen will take you back to the main page. We thank you so much for using this new innovative tool. If you do have any questions or concerns, please let your exercise therapist know. If you're using this on a web browser, you can bookmark it so that you can save app link for yourself. If you're using it on a smartphone, make sure to follow the instructions on how to save it to your smartphone device. Have a great day. Thank you.